Hello everybody and welcome to another Power Rankings episode of the Tag Team Battle League with Coach Choke. So this is our post week 3 rankings, and just as a heads up, this is going to be a little more bare bones than they have been. I'm not going to do so much of the weekly recap kind of talking through the rankings. I'm more just going to give you the rankings and a little bit about each team. For a weekly recap, go rewatch all the replays. But this is going to be more the actual ranking side of things and less the weekly recap side, because that's what takes the most time out of this. And while I have watched all the games, it's difficult to get all this out when we are ending the game so late into the week, slash calling the game so late into the week, and I'm trying to get this up before the games from the next week start, as well as being busy on Fridays and not being able to do anything for this league that day. So just a heads up, that's why it's currently Thursday night where I am here, so I want to get this out and I have other things to do, etc., etc. Life happens, I'm sure you all understand. So thank you for bearing with me for this week at least. We're going to be a little more bare bones with this. If somebody else wants to take on a weekly recap type thing, go for it. Do it. I encourage you. So let's get right into it now that I've done too much talking already. Team number 12, we have PokePals. They are moving down 2 spots this week from number 10. They were unanimous 12th place. Hard to judge this week as they did not have the battle, but rather were given the forfeit for lack of availability, etc., etc. So, not much to say about that. Let's move right on. Team New Wave is number 11 this week. This has been a really quick fall for New Wave, coming from number 1 down to number 11 in the span of 2 weeks' time. Very unfortunate to see. Still think they can turn around. They showed how dominant they can be and why right away they jumped to number 1 in the rankings. I look forward to seeing them move up again, but for now they're moving down 3 spots. They had a high ranking of 10 and a low ranking of 11. And now, as you can see, we have no 10 or 9 ranked. With the 3 different rankings, we had 3 teams that ended up tying at 8th ranked in terms of the score, and they all got there from different rankings. So we'll go through them all, but they're just listed in alphabetical order, all, of course, coming in at number 8. Team BC, Team No Mercies, and Team Speeds. So, BC is moving up 1 spot, No Mercies is moving up 3, and Speeds is moving up 4. So these are kind of the ones moving up from the bottom, picked up first wins or second wins, but were the kind of bottom of the 1 and 2s, as in the case of, I think BC. I might have said that wrong. But BC was a high ranking of 7 and a low ranking of 10, which they had 2 of. Team No Mercies was a high of 9 and a low of 9. They were 9th on everybody's list, but come in 8th in the power rankings, because that's how math works some days. And Speeds was a high of 8th and a low of 11th. So they're 8th on 2 and 11th on 1. So they all end up with the same total, and therefore are tied for 8th place. Technically, if you wanted to tie break it, I guess you could go by the high ranking, and BC would then be in 8th, Speeds in 9th, and No Mercies in 10th. But we're not going to do that. You're all 8th place. Enjoy it. Fight it out this week in battles, and give us a clear cut who's ahead of who from this point forward. Alright, moving on to team number 7. We have Team Badooz. They're moving down only 1 spot this week after taking the loss. Part of the reason I think they're not moving down anymore, they did prep for the wrong team, which is unfortunate and definitely did not help them in their battle against Team Fire Rising. But it is what it is. They still played fairly well. They got blown back a bit by Trick Room, which their team speed tiers does not fare very well in Trick Room outside of Parasect. But they were ranked a high of 7th and a low of 8th. Coming in at number 6 is Team Hacks, falling from first place in the rankings after getting defeated by Team Speds. Please comment down below how you pronounce your name. Is it Speeds or Speds? I don't know. Things I should have known 3 weeks ago. Moving down to the 6th ranked is Team Hacks. They were a high ranking of 5 and a low of 6 on the power rankings. and therefore are very close to this. There's kind of this next grouping. As you can see, the next two teams, PR Echo and Frozen Helix, were high of 4 and low of 6. So they are all extremely close. This could have very easily been a three-way tie if things had gone a little bit different, but that's how it goes. Hopefully Team Hacks can bounce back for this. They obviously have shown what it takes to climb to number 1 as well. Same as Team New Wave. I hope to see them get back there again. Except I don't really, because I'm in this league and I want to be number 1. Except not really, because number 1 is Jinxed, which is the new determination, as the number 1 team in the power rankings has lost 4-0 every week so far. Number 5, PR Echo, as we mentioned. They are 1 and 2, but they're still in the top 5, which is impressive and shows how much Hacks has gone against them in weeks, their losses. Dazzling Gleam crit was the biggest problem for them this week. And they were facing Jirachi, so I mean, yeah, you're going to get RNG'd against Jirachi, but they got RNG'd other places as well. But hopefully they can bounce back and show us why they're still this high on this list. They have showed such good promise each of these weeks. Now I need them to just show what they can do without so much hacks. Sorry, oh geez, please ignore that. That did not happen. You are imagining things. Team Frozen Helix is number 4. Yes, I know both Frozen Helix and PR Echo was a high of 4 and a low of 6. But Frozen Helix was 4-4-6 and PR Echo was 4-5-6. So it makes sense why there's actually no tie here. Frozen Helix is ahead. Yeah, Frozen Helix moving up 1 spot. So basically just switching with PR Echo this week. Yeah, not too much else to say there. Keep up the good work. Keep up the slow, steady climb. You're on a good pace. Top 3 teams now. Team Real Beauties coming in at a unanimous 3rd spot, moving up 4 spots in the rankings, making a big jump. Great for them. It's great to see on this page. Hopefully now you can show us that you deserve to stay on this final page and maybe even move up, as you're now eyeing that number 1 spot. Coming in at number 2 is first of the undefeated teams so far, Team Fire Rising, who has moved up 1 spot in the ranking as Hacks has fallen. They are unanimous number 2, which they are happy about, and by they I mean me, because as we said previously, first place in the ranking is Jinxed, because either you get cocky or target on your back, or it's a Jinx, and we know that Scarf Jinx sweeps, which, you know, yeah, that happens. Might be bad memories there for me. You can be the judge of that yourself. But anyways, Team Fire Rising coming in at number 2. My main issue this week, every week they've kind of had one major flaw. A, their opponent didn't prep for them. That doesn't help. But also, they forgot that Ghost resists poison. / thought that Ice resisted Dragon. Watch the video, you'll find out what I'm talking about. Definitely could have made a difference in this battle if their opponents had taken a different route on things. But yeah, you could have killed Frostlass with Dragon Pulse and you Sludge Bombed it. Good work, guys. Don't do that again. Anyways, moving on to Team Sax, who has taken over the number 1 ranking unanimously in the rankings. Congratulations to Team Sax. You are 3-0 without quotation marks that Tsunami likes to put around Team Fire Rising's 3-0 record. Team Sax, congratulations. Now don't get cursed out. Hope you enjoyed, everybody. Have a nice day, because Coach Oak said so. See you next time.